Welcome to your daily dose of MindFuel moments and this new Feminine Awakening series, where we're celebrating women and all your ebbs and flows. It's time now to reawaken the feminine energy. Let's begin. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's MindFuel moment. We are in our Feminine Awakening series, and today's practice is journaling. So do all the things you need to do to best prepare for this time for yourself, whether you need to get a cozy blanket, whether you need some hot tea nearby, whatever it is, make sure that you can be alone as much as possible. And of course, have your notebook, your journal, your me time journal nearby. So many of you have this journal now. So the best place to go is the free flow page that is provided. That's where you can write today's journal prompt and any insights and things that are coming up during this practice. And if you're hearing about the Me Time Journal for the first time, all the information is in the description below, so you can definitely check that out after today's practice. So first, let's focus on you and what today's journal prompt is for today's Feminine Awakening series. So as we now dive in, I really want you to think about, as we go into this journal prompt, this idea of what feminine energy is to you. Okay, and I'm going to give you a little bit of insight of what that is. So I actually love this shirt I'm wearing because I love it showing off my shoulders, or shoulder. The other shoulder's technically covered, right? But it shows off my shoulder, and I really love my shoulders. I love my body as a whole, and it's taken me a while to get there and be like, yes, I love every single part. But there are just certain parts of my body that I like to show off sometimes because it makes me feel sexy, it makes me feel sensual. And so this is one of the ways that I bring out and embody my feminine energy. So this simple way of just showing off my shoulder. And I've always loved my shoulders and showing them off, or my collarbone, things like that. Just little parts of my body that I've just always found just so beautiful and arousing for me. So thinking about these things that you do that help you embody your feminine energy. Maybe it's dancing and moving your body. Maybe it's just slowing down to look at the plants or flowers around you. Maybe it's just staring up at the sky. Maybe there's a lot of clouds around and you love just watching them just float by. Maybe you like to go bird watching. That's something I actually want to go do, like actual bird watching, like get the binoculars and do the things and just like take a day to like be in nature and like follow birds around. So I'm sharing this because today's journal prompt is really going to ask you to think about this today. So I wanted to give you some ideas of what feminine energy is and how can we embody this more into our day. So feminine energy, and you've probably heard me say this now for a while, it's about letting go. It's about surrendering. It's about being in flow. And surrendering doesn't mean that you give up your power and let others tell you who you are and lead you. But surrendering is just letting go of what you can't control and letting things just play out the way they're meant to play out. Surrendering is just allowing life to flow through you. And in that same way, not controlling all the little parts, all the little things. Feminine energy is about connecting with our emotions. Now, it is said that women, are very emotional. But here's the thing that I've noticed, especially in my own personal relationship, is that men are just as emotional and sometimes can be even more emotional. And that's their feminine, that's their feminine energy coming out. And some women don't know how to tap into their emotions and understand them and let them flow through. So again, it's not about, man or woman, it's about the energy. So if you are a woman but have a hard time allowing yourself to embrace, embody, and be with your emotions, maybe this is a time to start thinking about how you can be with that more, because that's going to help you tap more into your feminine energy. Maybe it's nurturing. So nurturing yourself more, nurturing your relationships more, nurturing your connections to other women. One of the biggest game changers for me has been connecting with more women, and the right women that are alignment for me. Now that's different for all of us. We're all looking for something different, and we have a way of, connecting differently. It's just like finding a partner almost. We're all looking for certain things in a partner, and, it's not just the aesthetic, right? It's the energy. It's what, we have in common. It's what, the foresight of life. So it's the same thing as I've been connecting with more and more women, is looking for women that are like-minded, looking for women that see things in similar ways. They don't have to see everything the way I see it, right? But just having these similar things that we can connect and bond on to create a relationship. So maybe it's nurturing that. It could also be your connection with Earth, with the planet, with just going outside more. So feminine for us to just get grounded and put our feet on the grass or put our feet on the sand, or go for walks and feel the sunlight and feel the wind and all these different things. So these are just a few things that I wanted to share with you first, as we now go into today's journal prompt, because it's going to ask you to think about the ways that you can embody feminine energy today, and starting off slow, depending on where you are on this journey. Meet yourself where you are today. So 2 minutes. We're going to put on the screen now the journal prompt, and you can use this time to really dive in and see what comes up. And afterwards, if you have a little more time to keep going, please do so. Don't limit yourself to just the time that I've set aside. Make sure to give yourself as much time as you need. So we'll go ahead and dive in with today's journal prompt. What small action steps can I take today to honor my divine feminine energy? All right, ladies, the 2 minutes here on the channel is up, but if you have more time, please continue going, and please share in the comments what came up for you. What small little things can you start doing right now today to tap into your feminine energy? And it could be something just as small as I'm wearing this shirt to show off my shoulders. It could be to put on music that makes you move your hips and flow. Whatever it is, if you feel called, share in the comments, and let's build this community of supporting one another, especially supporting women and our sisterhood. That's so, so important for me, and I want that for you. So if you're feeling called, please share so I can be a part of this journey with you. All right. Thank you so much for showing up for you today, and I'll be back here tomorrow for another MindFuel moment where we are focusing on our feminine awakening. Namaste. If you enjoyed today's practice and you're not yet part of the MindFuel Motion community, subscribe today for more daily mindfulness.